What is up, everybody? My name is Wes. This is Top Shelfers, and today we're going to be ranking Timothée Chalamet's movies from worst to best. In my opinion, one of the best young talents that is out there right now. I find myself enjoying his performances, and I think that aside from his main big movies, Dune, Lady Bird, etc., like he still shows so much variety and potential on all of his other projects too. So we're gonna hop into it. It looks like he has 20 movies that are the most popular. Obviously there's some funny stuff on here, like he's credited in Interstellar, but he's not in it a whole bunch. Interstellar, one of my favorite movies of all time, if not my favorite. Um, it's gonna be a tough list because I do have a couple controversial takes on this one. Just given my personal preferences and stuff. So I think everyone would probably agree Love the Coopers is the worst one he's in. And he's not one of the main people in it. So not great. I wasn't a big fan of A Rainy Day in New York. Then I, I don't know what it is, but I don't really care for James Franco either, and I didn't like the Adderall Diaries at all. He's in that too. Maybe I might bump that one down there, to be honest. Um, and then here's a first controversial take. I really didn't like A Beautiful Boy, or Beautiful Boy, or The Beautiful Boy, whatever it is. I think Timothy and Steve Carell did a great job, but the movie itself, I just like, I don't. I was just like, what are we doing here, man? Like, what's the point? Um, After that, I'm gonna probably put Don't Look Up, and then I don't know. This is where it gets tough. I think I'm gonna put 1 and 2. I liked 1 and 2. I don't know. I thought it was interesting. From there, I think I'm gonna put Miss Stevens, and then Hostiles, probably The King. And see, and this is where, okay, how many do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. So I have one more to keep out of the top 10, and this is where the controversial takes are gonna really kick in. I didn't really care for Lady Bird. I've made that apparent on a couple of them. I don't want to necessarily say that it's overhyped, but I just don't. I didn't really care for it that much. Maybe I need to rewatch it. I don't know. I just. I don't know. I just didn't think that it was. Maybe I think I went in maybe too hyped up. The other one is a complete unknown. I just don't care much about Bob Dylan, but Timothée Chalamet was so good in that movie, right? Like I don't know. It's such a tough one. It's such a tough call to make. And then you have like Bones and All, which was good. I really liked it, but I don't know. I think we got to put Bones and All at number 11. And then, as much as I wanted to hate Wonka, I didn't hate Wonka. I'm going to put Wonka at 10. I'm going to put A Complete Unknown at 9. And I'm going to put Lady Bird at 8. I think then I'm going to put The French Dispatch, the first Dune movie at 6. I love Dune. I'm a fucking Dune nerd, so just keep that in mind. I actually was very surprised by Intergalactic. I mean, it was kind of right in my wheelhouse. And when I saw who's all credited on the voice acting here? Kid Cudi, one of my favorite musicians. Jessica Williams is great. Timothée Chalamet and Ty Dolla $ign. I was like, oh, I'm gonna fucking, I'm gonna like this movie, and I was beyond, beyond how awesome and amazing that movie is. Visually awesome, music's great with the fucking lineup, the story, eh, so good, so underrated. Like, not enough people are talking about that movie. Okay, and then this is where we got to talk, right? Interstellar, top 5 movies of all time for me. Period. Timothée Chalamet is in it, but not a lot, right? But he's still credited, so it's technically still Timothée Chalamet movie, right? Like it's in his wheelhouse. Little Women is phenomenal. A movie I thought I wouldn't give two shits about. Fantastic. The powerhouse cast there, it was great. Again, I mean Timothée Chalamet's in it, but he's not the main people. I mean, this top hold on, the top credited people here. I mean, that movie had I always forget how to pronounce her first name, but Ronan, Emma Watson, Florence Pugh, uh Laura Laura Dern, like tons of people in this movie. Timothée Chalamet, Tracy Letts, like there was a huge cast for this movie. Um Really good. Dune 2? Phew. But then you have Call Me by Your Name, and that movie fucking I don't know what it was about that movie, but I absolutely loved that one. I really did. And it was another one where I was like, I don't think I'm gonna like this. I don't know why. I usually don't like those type of movies, but I thought it was great. Okay. I think what we're gonna do Call Me by Your Name at 4. Mm. Mm. I'm gonna put Call Me by Your Name at 3. I'm gonna put Little Women at 4. I'm gonna put I think it's so dumb to put Interstellar on this list, but you got to, right? He's in it. We're gonna put Dune 2 at 2, and we're gonna put Interstellar at 1. But listen, Dune 2, being a sci-fi nerd, being a nerd in general, knowing about Dune, watching the old Dune, waiting the long time gap between this Dune, the first Dune and the second Dune, I was blown away. That last 15 minutes, and I get the fucking nerd chills even thinking about it, where he fights what's his butt's character. I don't know the names. I'm not gonna be able to do all the names off the top of my head, right? Hold on, maybe I can find it. Uh, 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 uh. Austin Butler, yeah. Fade, fade, yeah. That whole scene is so fucking good, and the build up to it. Oh, I Dune 2's fucking peak in my opinion. And I was so mad because I went and saw that in theaters, and all I wanted was the goddamn warm popcorn bucket. But of course, sold out everywhere when I went to go see it. But Interstellar is still Interstellar for me. I mean, I've talked about it a handful of times now. So, all right. So my Timothée Chalamet ultimate tier list movies ranked from worst to best. My top 10. Number 10 is Wonka. Number 9 is The Complete Unknown. Number 8 is Lady Bird. Number 7 is The French Dispatch. Number 6 is Dune. Number 5 is Intergalactic. Number 4 is Little Women. Number 3 is Call Me by Your Name. Number 2 is Dune 2. And number 1 is Interstellar. Now, I know that there isn't any other community ranks, but let's see if we can find his. See if his movies are ranked anywhere. Timothée Chalamet. Movies ranked. Perfect. Rotten Tomatoes. Oh god, they have Lady Bird first, probably. Fuck. Okay. Well, we're already starting off pretty accurate compared to what's on Rotten Tomatoes. So Love the Coopers at 20. Adderall Diaries at 19. So far, we're right on. 1 and 2 at 18. Okay, we had that at 15. A Rainy Day in New York at 17. We had that at 18. Don't Look Up at 16. I also had that at 16. Beautiful Boy at 15. I had that at 17. Hostiles at 14. I had it at 13. And of course, like, these are going to be closer because there's only 20 movies, and I think most people would agree with the bottom and the compared to the top. The King at 13. I had at 12. Miss Stevens at 12. I had at 14. Intergalactic at 11. That's insane. 97 Rotten Tomato. And why doesn't it have the gold thing? If people not, does it have to have like a X amount of like critics rate it? Okay. Well, that's at 11. I had that at 5. Interstellar at 10. Interstellar hate is so forced. I hate people. I had that at 1. French Dispatch at 9. I had that at 7. A Complete Unknown at 8. I had that at 9. Dude, they're going to have Lady Bird number 1, aren't they? For sure. Bones and All at 7. I had that at 11. Wonka at 6. I had it 10. Dune 1. I had it. They have it 5. I have it 6. Call Me by Your Name at 4. I had it 3. Little Women at 3. I had that at 4. Dune 2 at number 2. Okay, and then Lady Bird at number 1. Maybe I need to rewatch it. I don't know. Maybe I was distracted. Because I won't lie. Well, I mean, 79% from the reviewers, so maybe I'm not, or from the audience, maybe I'm not far off of my thoughts of it. I just, funny and one in a rated R for language. Partying. I don't know. I didn't think it was everything that it was made out to be. But like, I won't lie. Let me put a little, backstory behind, these reviews and stuff. Like, I'm either working and watching, or I'm at home here working on other stuff and watching movies. And like, I'm very attentive. Like, I'm not listening to other stuff, but if there's a movie that requires much more of my attention, then I just focus on the movie. Or I'll pause it at work if I'm busy. But like, I watched this one working on stuff, and it's one of those ones where I was like, okay, yeah, okay, yeah, okay, all right, ha 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 ha. I don't know. Maybe I need to watch it again. And I've said this before. I'll say this 100 times. These are just my opinions, and I definitely will. I always am willing to reevaluate something if it is, you know, if it's overwhelmingly that I'm wrong on something, right? Or my opinion seems to be unjust or off, right? I'm always willing to reevaluate. So maybe I'll go back and give Lady Bird a chance. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Let me know if you agree or disagree. Interstellar hate is forced. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. If we hit 1,000 by the end of the year, we're doing a giveaway. And yeah, bye.